Yeah, I guess we'll just get started. Yeah, let's talk about it. Guys, Mirko. 6 hand size, 27 health character. Your Fury or Kick attack, if your Fury Kick attack is the only attack in your card pool that gets 1 speed and 2 damage, period. Okay. Very cool with under like Death and Fire with the like card pool clearing abilities, and really cool for like being able to play things that like flip themselves, right? In hands once per turn, flip a card in your card pool, choose one player. The next check that player makes to play a card gets +2 or -2. Failing that check does not end the combat phase. So my favorite thing about this is it's either like I'm going to extend my combo out harder, or I'm going to make your thing harder to block. Because it does say the next check they play to play a card, so that includes like on blocking as well. So like I could +2 to my check to block, or I could -2 to your check to block, or like a pseudo breaker 2, or pseudo +2 to my check to play a card. I think this character is very, very good. I have I've seen a death build that is absolutely mean. It's really, really mean. Is it 2 mid or 3 mid? Cause mid card? What? Gotta get them nitro explosions back out. Correct, Lucky. In the pool, is it 2 mid or is it 3 mid? Cause card mid. Card pool. What? Is 2 mid or 3 mid? Because card is mid. 3 is mid. Yes, no, mid. There we go. I'm back at it, Jace. I think this card is good. I think this card is very good. I think this card is very, very good. She just like fits like this theme of 6 hand size aggro characters, just doing the best, right? I think this character is on my short list of characters to play at Worlds if I go. And this character is very good. We'll move on to Juvenile Mayhem. 2/5, 2 mid block, ally, keyword, form. Seal your next attack, period. If it is blocked, discard it and this card from your card pool. If it is not blocked, draw 2 cards. It has the air, all chaos, evil water symbols. Man, this card's probably messed up in Ryukyu, right? Cause like I played Juvenile Mayhem, and then I play a 4 diff that's already blank, so we just seal that one. And then if this one's blocked, we clear both those cards so we can play another card. If it's not blocked, I draw 2 cards, play Capture Evildoers, clear it anyways. It's like really potent. The other thing that we get to do with this card is if we have like an opener in a deck that is playing Dark Shadow Ruin, right? We play Dark Shadow Ruin. We play we play Juvenile Mayhem. We play the opener. We play the action. If the opener wasn't blocked, I draw 2 cards. We play Dark Shadow Ruin. These don't count. Seems pretty big. Seems pretty big. It just really depends on like how down are you to seal your next attack. You can figure that out. It also makes all the kids cards cooler for the most part. Yeah, for the most part. Some of those like downsides though like aren't downsides, but like the ones we'll go find them real fast, right? Attack. They're all commons and uncommons because they are end of set chaff. Okay. So things like Assault Dust, not really a downside. Things like Binging Balls. So this is a 6 diff, 4 for 7, right? Just play United States of Smash after this. Great point, Lucky Star. Does it have? I'm sure it's got the symbols for it, right? Right. We've got the all symbol. Easy peasy. We've done it. This saying that it's not a flash is pretty bad. This just being like a 5 diff 4 mid for 7 is not bad. This being a 6 diff 3 low for 8. I mean, Hulu's probably the one that's probably the best thing for it. This being just like a 4 mid for 6 is whatever. This is a 3 low for 2 is a 3 diff. That's not very good. This one I'm down to draw the card. So like I think it's only really good for some of them, truthfully. But other ones I think that it's pretty cool. If you can figure out how to, if it's not blocked, draw 2 cards, it's pretty good. You know who this card is unbelievably good for? Like crazy good for? Coda. This card's super good for Coda. It's an ally card that he can make this thing not count towards progressive on his first move. Yeah. So that's neat. Canine Tracer. 4/3, 2 mid for 4, Ally Fury, All Evil Life. Those are neat symbols. What are you saying, Jace? Did I say something wrong? Not feeling it? I mean, you have to play the first move, first move on Prog first. Yeah, so let's play a 4 diff as a 5, and then commit my foundation and say that the action doesn't count. Then ignore it. Decide okay if it's worth sealing an attack in him. My thing is like, you ready? I open with what is? Oh, I should look at ally. So this card comes out a lot in Coda, and this card's very bad as the first move, right? So I like play the action, play Agile Drop, and say, hey, this thing, if you block it, I'm gonna clear both of these from my card pool. If you don't block it, I draw 2 cards. And so like I'm sure that there's plenty of openers that like we feel fine playing, right? If there's nothing to build out of my discard pile, then Command Pigeon Flock is like a good opener. Right? I'll just play it on a 6 and be fine. Right? Like I think there's decent cards that you can play as your opener. It can have a home, is what I'm saying. Anywho. Can I trust your name a card, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck, add that card, and put the rest on the bottom of your deck. This is just like if you know something's coming, right? Or you play like a 50 card deck, and you've got like a key card that you want to have. Feels pretty good. I'm excited to see if this does become a character. Like, what does he do? Sand Tiger. I don't know who the fuck this guy is. I don't think I've ever seen this guy in the show. 5/3, 4 low block is crazy. Powerful 3. Ally Fury ranged. Death, Earth, Fire. These are weird. I get Earth because he's Sand Tiger, but Death, Fire feel like weird. While this card's in your card pool, your checks to play attacks cannot be modified due to my rival's effects. Okay. And then if this deck deals damage, both players add a card from their stage to their momentum. Neat because this guy's got powerful 3, but has to deal damage. I don't know. This card's cool. I like the foundation destruction, but it trades it from one resource to another one, right? He's dead. He gets clapped in the overhaul chase scene where they take overhaul's hands. Oh. I see. That's weird. Is he a villain? So Sand Tiger's a villain or is he a hero? I actually don't care, filler, so I'm gonna move on. The Lurker's Strike! Exclamation point. He's a hero? Okay. 4/3, 2 high block, 3 low for 4. His name isn't Sand Tiger either. Oh, I guess Sand Tiger is the name of the move. Yeah, that makes sense. The Lurker Strike, enhance for each one that's happened, each type that you reviewed. Action, draw a card, remove 2, rival discards a card, build a card, or build a card of the 6, build the next foundation player's turn. So the thing about the Lurker Strike is most of this text doesn't matter. The ones that matter is if I've reviewed a card, my rival discards a card, which is cracked, and build the next foundation I play this turn, which is cracked. Like, the two really good ones are on attack and foundation. The asset one probably won't happen. The action one probably won't happen. The asset one probably won't happen. This is very, very strong. This is just like an instant slam 4 of this into your lurker decks. Canyon Cannon into Lurker Strike into most characters is going into the 3 lurkers is going to be really good, as well as this card has Breaker for the cool Kamui attack that I want to play. So like now I get to play the cool Kamui Ultra Rare that says combo Breaker. My move gets +3 damage or whatever, and then in the enhanced step, like I'll just Lurker Strike first. It's super good. Will they errata all the old characters with traits? I believe they are. I believe they will, Lucky Star. I believe that's what's going to happen. Up next, turn it up. In hands, both players mill 1 card. If your rival did not mill an attack, this ability can be played again. Enhance. This attack gets +X damage. X equals the block modifier of the top card of either player's discard pile. Yeah, this card just gets to be played with Night Eye under the all symbol. And Night Eye was like already doing a decent enough job of milling my opponent. This card also gets to be played in like Fire with Endeavor 3. And so like I'll mill 4 on my own, but then both players mill 1. Oh, yours wasn't an attack? We'll mill again. We'll mill again. We'll mill again. And like giving this thing +2/+3 like after you've cycled is like decent, right? It is okay. And it also gets damage equal to the block modifier. So like it's a 4-diff 5/4 on average, which is like better than normal stats, right? And let's pretend that like they find a bad block, right? It's a 5/5 on a 4-diff. Cool, right? I think this card is actually going to see a little bit of play. People are going to see these numbers here and be like, ew, yuck. But it's a 4-diff 5/5 that does not have bad keywords, right? Fire symbol, chaos symbol, ranged. Like, there's things that we can do with this card. There's things that we can do with this card. I would not be surprised. I think this one is decent enough. Citywide Tensions. 3/5/3 high block. Villain form, destroy. Remove the top card of your deck, : destroy one rival foundation or asset with a printed difficulty of X or less. X equals the difficulty of the removed card. So it's interesting because it's got Hood symbols, and Hood wants to stack his deck with high difficulty cards. And so this is form selectively destroy a cool thing, but I lose my power due to it. I think if we wanted to actually see like some real solid play with this card, I think you actually kill the unique keyword. I think the unique keyword is what's holding this card back from being like, I'd be down to like play 4 of this. Form accidentally destroy League of Villains is cool. Yeah. It's really, really cool. I like this card a lot. And again, if it didn't have the unique keyword, I would probably play 4 of this in most of my Hood decks. Unironically. Fan favorite. I'm nervous about this card. It's a 4/3 mid block. Pro Hero Enhance. Remove build a foundation from your discard pile. It has both the all and life symbols, which means if you're down to play a 2/4 inside of your Ryukyu deck, you can always have Vast Hybrid. This is more not Vast Hybrid, Vast Strength. You have more copies of Vast Strength in your deck. Yeah, this, I mean, they're just like wanting you to play the combo easier. You've just got like more ways to now pull it off. And the Deadlock Enhance flip, add an attack from your discard pile to your hand. Like, I don't know, the 2-check. Just like this on 2 of the symbols is just an enabler for like, how do I like play the game? The other cool thing that this has is, so we have the good symbol on this card, right? And we have Sword Get Longer. And so we can have 1 fan favorite on board and 3 more in our discard pile. And we go fan favorite, build fan favorite, fan favorite, build fan favorite, fan favorite, build fan favorite, fan favorite, build something else. And now we've built 4 cards, so our Sword Get Longer's ability is now powerful 4. And that doesn't include any of the other cool building that we've done, as long as you are a pro hero and you can, like, make that thing happen. And so, like, this thing, accidentally, this has all 3 Momo symbols. She's just not a pro hero, right? This thing just, like, accidentally does cool things with that card in particular. It's neat. It's neat. Move on. Hacker Extraordinaire. This card's messed up. Hey, do you guys remember the last time they made a standard card into My Hero? 2/4 for high block. This is, I mean, this card used to not have a thing. Hawk's really big sword deck. Yeah, you could Black Ace. Yeah. And you ready? You swap them and then powerful it. That's cool. Hey, it starts as 7 high for 2 that you powerful 4 with. That's kind of cool. All right, response commit. After you take 5 or more damage, add the top card of your deck to your momentum. Incredible. Like, super good resource in order to just, like, grab it. It doesn't, like, you can re-readies it every turn. And then it enhance once per turn, tenacious, so playable while committed. Discard a momentum, draw 1 card. You may flip 1 rival asset. This card is the asset control that we have wanted, and it's got 3 quality symbols. Yeah, this card, I mean, again, it's just the all symbol. It's the all symbols time to shine, baby. He's still fighting. 2/5, 2 low block. Enhance remove if you have 10 or less health. The next attack you play this turn ignores progressive difficulty. I think, honestly, this card's fine. This card is... This is also a card that probably shouldn't exist. I think this card's fine, genuinely. I think this card's not very good. I think this card is not going to move the needle. I think this card is very good. I think this card is fine. I think it's fine. You have to be at 10 or less health. It's just like a win more card, I feel. I don't see this card being put in for more slots unless this is the thing you're doing, right? I could totally see the case for the fact that this shares 2 symbols with repeated is messed up, right? And that's the reason that it's messed up. And it's not this card's fault, it's repeated's fault, right? But like under fire, you're not playing this card. You're actually just not playing this card. I think you'd be really, really hard-pressed to play this one. But under Life and Order? Yeah, for sure. Life and Order? For sure, we play this card. We could play like a 2 of, I don't know. Loss of Hope? This one's interesting. 2/5, 3 low block, Chaos, Death, Water. Response, play ball committed. Destroy. After your rival plays their 3rd or greater block this turn, draw 2 cards. No more text can be played this turn. It's got big Eraserhead vibes of like, I'll block block with my action, respond Eraserhead, draw my 2. I'm done. But it's on your turn, and it's play ball committed, and you can play more than one of them, right? Yeah, I don't know. Enhance, commit, flip. This deck is -3 damage. At least it's got that other ability to like do something, right? I think this might be the worst card of them. I don't see a slot for this. I don't see a slot. Yeah. And the last one, what's the symbol? 2/5, 3 high block. It has all earth good order. Enhance once per turn. Remove 2 foundations from your discard pile. This attack gets +2 or -2 damage. Pro Hero Breaker 1. I think this card is good, especially whenever you don't have access to damage pump or damage reduction. I think this card is decent enough. If you're just like looking for a 2/5, 3 high block slot, I think this card's pretty good. I think this is going to be one of the cards that is going to see a bit of play once set 1 rotates. That's how I feel about this one. It's gonna see some play once set 1's gone. But at the moment, it might be just like power, because like under Earth, I'd rather just play Brood Strength, right? And that's how I get 1 damage on everything for like not removing the 2, and it's not once per turn. I don't know. But yeah, what do you guys think? All in all, I'm giving this like an A-. I like a lot of these cards. I think a lot of these cards are very good, right? I'm a huge fan of Mirko. I'm excited to play her. I'm excited that we got the release, so now I get to like play her on whatever. Once Thragtusk rotates. What? Are you okay? Did you fall asleep on your keyboard? What are you saying? It's an MTG joke, Tam. Don't worry about it. Perfect. Juvenile Mayhem, I think, is watchworthy. Not great. Very strong. I think this card's going to be playable. I think this card's cool. This card is cool. This card's great. This card's cool. This card's eh. And I think this card is going to see a spot. So there you go.